I was invited by the women's sports store to test out 2 different pairs of Zoggs goggles. First up, we've got the Zoggs Predator Flex Polarized Ultra goggles. And second up, we've got the Zoggs Fusion Air swimming goggles with titanium lenses. Wheel. So when I was testing, I was looking at the comfort and fit, sizing, functionality, value, and whether or not I would recommend them. First up is the Predator Flex Polarized Ultra goggles. Now, I'll be blunt, I didn't have a good time with these. These goggles did not fit me at all. I was stopping in the middle of training sessions, fiddling with the strap length and where it was placed in my head to find the one spot where the goggles would hold and not leak. And I think I maybe got it on 2 swimming sessions over the last few weeks. I'm not sure if it was just the sheer size of the regular fit on my face, but the curved lenses meant that my vision was blurred in the middle, which made for a disorientating swim experience. I felt like I was swimming cross-eyed, although the curved lens feature does expand your vision wider than other goggles that I've tried on the market. I will say that the Zoggs Predator Flex range does come in 2 sizes, and they do actually have a handy sizing tool to see if you need a regular fit or a smaller fit. However, that is not actually linked from the product page, so it can be really difficult when you're just trying to order a pair of goggles to see if they're the right ones for you. These were the regular fit, and as I mentioned, sometimes the sizing would feel fine, but others I would get to the end of the lane and it felt like I was letting the equivalent of Niagara Falls pour out of them. Now, in terms of functionality, I predominantly swim outdoors, with the pool I lap in regularly also being outside, and the polarized lenses have been excellent for filtering out the direct light of a low sun in the mornings, and the tint on these goggles is really subtle and pleasant. In terms of value, at £42, these goggles are of great value if you can make sure you've got the right fit, and it's just not an amount you'd want to make a mistake with. So if you know anyone else with these goggles, maybe have a try before making a purchase. And would I recommend, if you're able to test out the sizing beforehand, I would recommend this goggle, but for me, it's not something I'm going to be able to wear again in future. Next up, we've got the Zoggs Fusion Air swimming goggles with titanium lenses. In terms of comfort and fit, there's an air cushioned seal on these which make them really comfortable to wear. Although in terms of sizing, they do only come in 1 size, which I felt very lucky that they worked on me. Now, in terms of functionality, I found that the featured double strap doesn't hold still very well on a swim cap, and I don't know if it's just because of these rounded sides. I regularly found myself having to stop to fix a strap that had fallen over my face even after tightening them. However, the titanium lenses are great for bright swim days, and I found myself taking them off and squinting for quite how bright it was. And the curved lens technology on these also allows for that wider field of vision. In terms of value, these goggles are £30, so I think they're great value for people who do that outdoor swimming regularly, or for those of you who have grippier swim hats. Now, in terms of whether or not I could wear these on some of my longer challenges, I don't think they're going to quite qualify for that. Whilst I didn't mind the Fusion Air goggles, I still had enough issues with them that it meant that I was having to stop my training on a regular basis, which is all right for shorter sessions, but not quite for multi-kilometre or ultramarathon swimming. And at this point, I just don't feel like I'm asking for too much. I just want goggles that don't leak, don't move, and just let me see. Now, if you've found a pair of goggles that does all 3, let me know. I am testing some other goggles right now that I'll be able to share with you in the coming weeks. Take care.